No, far from it, Sam. It's big for us. It really is big for us. There were a couple of poor performances. The performance we spoke about against Ukraine, but the one in Dublin against the Republic of Ireland was as poor as I've seen from Scotland for a long time. But just looking at the side, the big difference is you've now got, I think it's 8 players playing in the top flight in England, playing a better standard.
Christie, with a space for Che Adams, and it whizzed past his toes.
Could he have thrown himself? That was my initial looking at it. Could he have thrown himself? Lovely ball. But uses his body very well, knocks it on. Nah, too far, too far. Good play, good break. Used his body well there, Adams held off. Karavayev was attempted to go on the end of Christie's cross.
Christie's had a lively start. Scored some big goals for Scotland in the past. Hendry, Armstrong, looking to fly one through to Adams again. It's heading away was Bodnar, but it's not a great clearance, and it comes back to Patterson. Ball's just a little bit behind John McGinn and too far away from Adams, but Scotland have won it back high up once again. Patterson taking on Mikhailichenko, and he might have been fouled. And it's just going to be a throw-in, I think. McGregor looking for Christie. Bodnar just getting in front of him. Tierney. McTominay, lovely touch by McGinn, good from Armstrong, even better, big chance here, Patterson. I just didn't quite get hold of it. The football was great from Scotland. That's the best passage of play so far tonight.
By a mile. The little one round the corner from McGinn at the Armstrong was different class. I just don't think Patterson's expecting it. To be fair to Mikhailichenko, comes in at his back, clears the danger. Excellent ball round the corner from McGinn.
Stuart Armstrong's been mainly used as an impact substitute for Scotland. And there was just a hint, I thought, in the build-up to the game tonight that Steve Clarke was going to use him a little bit more. There was a cheeky little reference to the system. He finished the summer with a really good performance against Armenia. He's presiding over this corner for Scotland. Their first of the evening so far. 15 gone, still goalless. Christie back in. Again trying to keep things moving. Forward by Hendry. Prodded away by Mikhailichenko. Again trying to keep it alive. Just have gone out. I think eventually the linesman says that's the case.
What are you thinking?
It's got to be the whole ball, hasn't it?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Exactly what I was thinking.
Reliving some of the highlights from the game between these two back in June. I just wondered how much opportunity John McGinn has had to see them over and again. He will be replaying that header over in his head.
What a chance, what a chance.
Massive opportunity that he missed during that game.
But you know something, Sam, he's been brilliant for us. He really has been brilliant for us, John.
Especially under Steve Clarke, his goal record is absolutely superb.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't score in his first 14 Scotland games. He's had 19 goal involvements in 34 appearances under Steve Clarke.
Excellent, excellent return. In fact, he's now captain and the side will tell you all you need to know.
Tierney's ball is a big one.
What a curve.
Armstrong has chased after it.
What a pass.
Patterson aimed in towards McGinn.
Oh.
Good ball in, certainly put a few crosses into the box, Sam, from both sides of the park. Patterson the right, Christie on the left.
Fun's up
Just
beaten.
slightly behind him. He's got to come away from the goal. Very difficult to generate any power on that. He's just trying to redirect it, take the pace off the ball.
Sorry. I keep pressing the wrong button, man.
His last goal for Aston Villa.
So weird.
Picks up the loose ball and there's space for Mudryk. dangerously running towards the Scotland penalty area. Hendry trying to get back there. Patterson is beaten, and it was good positioning from Scott McKenna. It had to be. And McGinn hesitated before getting the ball forward because he saw that Che Adams was isolated.
There's that pace again, Sam. That pace again from Mudryk's exceptional, because Patterson thinks, he honestly thinks he's got it covered, but it's just a final burst of acceleration. John putting his body in there, Stepanenko catching him, free kick. Yellow card.
Zara Stepanenko, who is used to anchoring the Shakhtar midfield. Screens the defence diligently, but he is a bit of a fiery character. He likes a little bit of confrontation. Didn't shy away from that challenge with John McGinn.
Was it raining?
Patterson searching for Armstrong. Scotland finding the rhythm now. This is McGinn. McTominay.
Brilliant touch again from Armstrong there. Lovely ball.
He's peeled out nicely towards that far side as well and had a little bit of space. The ball into him wasn't accurate enough, but he's just taking up a very good position over on that far touchline.
Yeah, it's raining. His shirt's wet. Well, I thought it was just sweat, but I don't know. Because Faber, you get sweat easily. I should know because I play a tournament.
He's on the charge into the box. To get over the head of McGinn. Armstrong again. Left-footed cross aiming towards Christie. Just gone underneath it.
So unlucky. It's a great run. Lovely ball. A couple of times the crosses and went deep and picked up. This time by Armstrong. Good ball and timing, the run's perfect. Just gets too much on it. He just wants a flick on it and no more. Just gets too much. It's a big chance, Sam, but it's a great run. Lovely ball in from Armstrong. It's encouraging. It really
Hurry up,
is.
phone. You're taking your time to fucking update, man. Sounds it?
Hendry's been penalised for pulling on Dogbik.
It's the left arm on the right shoulder. That's what he gives it for. Hendry and Dogbik.
Pardon me. I need to buy more of them tomorrow, chat. One of those. I need to get one or two, you guys can see. These are so good, chat. You don't know how much I like these. But it's just water now.
Malinowski.
I probably need to buy my bank card more, I don't know.
Still remarkable to
Yeah, I
think
need
that
to.
this was a side that came here and won during the summer, even though there've been no competitive football between December and August played in Ukraine.
I don't know what we're doing yet.
Primera Liga had paused for its midwinter break.
I might go buy Steam, buy a game on Steam.
Get going again after the invasion. We have started the league once again in Ukraine. No crowds and all being played in the west.
That's it.
Here's a chance for Armstrong. And it was parried by the goalkeeper and Christie couldn't get hold of the second attempt.
It's unlucky. I'd be complaining if he wasn't getting in and the goalkeeper he was, and it just comes back at him too quickly. It's a good strike from Armstrong. Christie's a little bit unlucky. Truban with the save. Hits it well. He's just it comes at a difficult height for him.
I need to get something here so I can see a bit better.
The shot from Armstrong, a little bit unlucky again.
Do we do it Steam?
Where he was promoted to the Premier League last season. Problem here for Nathan Patterson. Son that won't please Everton fans. He's actually had quite a solid start to the season. He's done very well for
Shut the fuck
Everton,
up.
bearing in mind it took him a little while to settle at Goodison Park after a January move from Rangers.
It did. Excellent prospect, Sam. No doubt she's going to have a great career.
Everton.
Saw him a great deal at Rangers.
My team. Right.
Saw him a few times last season with Everton. Just struggled to get any real consistency, but watching him against Liverpool and indeed West Ham at the weekend.
We did good against West Ham. I'm so proud of them. I am. Chat. I'm so proud of West Ham. Everton. Because we did look super good.
Maybe cause damage further up.
Let's bring this over here. How can you guys not see?
On ITV and ITV4 over the next few days, and the
That's so weird.
highlight show is back on Saturday at 10:40.
Look, can you guys see? Look, you see my mouse?
Available on STV and on the hub.
Like, yeah, you can see this, right? There's my display. But I think it's because it's copyrighted.
72 Football League clubs. And this week,
That's what I'm thinking.
The championship, because it's an international break, so there'll be fewer games to get through.
He doesn't look too comfortable, does he, actually?
Mudryk, who looks very comfortable over on that far side, is just testing Hendry for pace. It's away by Craig Gordon.
Oh, finally, hurry up. Hello? Swipe up. Oh, yes.
He's going to have to come on and replace
Continue.
Nathan Patterson, who looks despondent about the fact that his evening looks to be coming to a premature end.
That's bad enough, but I think that one of the bigger problems is he's up against, for me, their most dangerous player as well.
There'll be Everton fans tuning in tonight thinking it's just their luck.
Yeah.
They've had a raft of defensive injuries.
Looks like Hickey's coming on.
Yeah, Brentford's new fullback. Dobbik trying to nudge the ball into Pikolonic. Bodnar. Now Yarmolenko. Got space over on that far side from Mikhailichenko, and it's been spotted now by Malinovsky. Scotland still trying to make the substitution. They're currently down to 10 players. Cannavaro. Opportunity for Scotland then to make the change, and it is Aaron Hickey who is going to come on. Fifth cap for him. Steve Clarke said yesterday in the press conference that he'd had a solid, not spectacular start playing regularly in the Premier League. He started every game for Brentford since signing from Bologna. He settled in pretty well. Opportunity for him to display his talents for Scotland, something that Patterson has done with regularity since coming into the team. But his night has come to an early end, and you do hope that injury isn't as bad as it actually looks.
Absolutely. And it will be a big test for Hickey, as I mentioned before, Sam. Just to reiterate the point, Mudryk for me, really dangerous. Really dangerous. Yeah, it's not a good sight, that, at all.
Well, our best wishes to Nathan Patterson. A promising young fullback, only 20 years of age. His 21st cap tonight. And only lasting 25 minutes. Let's hope the prognosis is good. This is Malinovsky. The space out wide for Mikhailichenko. Yarmolenko's in the centre, so is Dobbik. Trying to set it back for Pikolonic.
Did well, Tierney. Really did well with the challenge in Dobbik. It's a good move down the left-hand side. Mudryk comes in, leaves the space for Mikhailichenko. Delivery's good. Tierney does well getting in there. Holds him off well. Keeps a hold of his right arm, just so he couldn't get the balance on it.
The Patterson injury apart, I think Scotland will be pretty pleased
Yeah.
with the opening 28 minutes that they play.
I wouldn't disagree with that, Sam. Some good deliveries into the box from wide areas. Got the boys forward.
Caravaggio being chased by Christie. Free kick given against Ryan Christie.
Just catches him, doesn't he? The Chris come across him. Yep. Left arm. Caravaggio just got him in the jaw there, pulled his jaw. None too happy with it. Wouldn't be too happy myself with that, to be fair, Sam.
You value your personal space, don't you? A ripple of applause for Nathan Patterson as he comes down the near touchline. It's broken kindly here for Adams. McGinn did well to make the most of that. McTominay trying to go through the centre. It's a good challenge on the edge of the box by Matvienko.
Good pressing from Scotland there. Particularly Jack Henry getting tight on Mudryk again.
This is Callum McGregor. Scotland probably quite confidently say they've had the best of the chances so far in the game.
Yeah, I think that's fair. The problem is when you're on top, you know what it's like. You've got to take them. Can't come back and bite you.
He's almost using Stepanenko as a wall pass, but Stepanenko has emerged with the ball, only to give it back again. That was a little bit scrappy.
Certainly was.
Tierney trying to keep his coordinates. It's a handful dog pick though.
It was like an ugly 60 seconds there for everybody involved.
Mudryk charging forward at pace, trying to get beyond Hickey and Hendry. Hendry stood in his way, thought he just stood his ground, and was a little bit surprised to see the referee blow the whistle.
Yeah, it looked a foul to me. I might be wrong, but I'll look at it again. But it looked a foul to me. This boy can play, I tell you. Comes inside. Yeah. Free kick for me. Just stands his ground. Not a lot in it, but blocks him.
He's already made an impact in the Champions League this season, scoring in the game against Celtic. Frightening the left side of that Ukrainian attack and upsetting the Scotland defence whenever he's got the ball at his feet.
Looks as though he got some burst over 10 yards, Sam. Just initial explosive 5-10 yards. He looks really quick.
Craig Gordon lining up the wall. Malinovsky is standing over this free kick. His 50th cap tonight, Ruslan Malinovsky of Atalanta. He's the heartbeat of this team. Looks as if he's going to go for it. Straight into the wall, though. Towards Yarmolenko. Kenner heads it away. There's a real tangle in that central midfield area. Mudryk has just emerged with it at his feet, looking rather balletic. Malinovsky. Mudryk's continued his run. Hendry's got to be careful here.
Did well, stood his ground. Brilliant turn from Malinovsky. He really is. Terrific turn. The touch back on here, that's a brilliant turn. Takes it away. Releases a pass, great strength there from Henry, does well, holds his ground. Good defending, clever play from the Ukrainians, but good defending.
And this is Patterson as he's going down the touchline, and there is Alexander Petrakov, the head coach, just checking on his well-being.
Nice touch.
The opposition manager just making sure that Patterson gets his best regards. He was the guy who walked into the press conference after the Wales game and They'd lost that match, Ukraine, and he just said, all I want to say is congratulations, good luck at the World Cup.
Says a lot, because he must have been hurting, I know that. Particularly when, as I said, Sam, I actually thought they were slightly the better team down in Cardiff that day.
One goal was slightly unfortunate, wasn't it?
Like I said, obviously pleased to see Wales get there. But just reinforced what I saw here 3 or 4 days before it. I thought Ukraine are a good side.
Trubin is the goalkeeper. This is Matvienko. McTominay. This is Tierney onto Christie. And Scotland do move the ball around slickly. They do cause a bit of consternation amongst the Ukrainian back line. They drop back and try and plug all the necessary spaces.
Very much the same as Scotland. They go back into 4-5-1 defensively. Ukraine when they don't have the ball.
Ian was just trying to tuck that round the corner for Kieran Tierney. McTominay. And for all the criticism that he gets, Scott McTominay is actually keeping Casemiro out of the Manchester United team right now.
He's another one that's done well for Scotland, Sam. As I said, I don't exactly think it's rocket science. I think the improvement in Scotland out with Ukraine game and the Ireland game is we've just got a better standard of player playing in a better standard. We've got 8 players playing the top flight in England, which is, best league in the world.
He wasn't of a bad standard, was he?
Sam, was the best.
Kenny Dalglish watching from on high tonight.
The best. I tell you, I saw him score some goals here.
Tierney. Best Scottish player of all time, is that what you're saying? Are you backtracking now?
No, I'm not actually. I'll maybe just stand by that. Yeah, you put me in the spot, but I'm standing by it.
It's all right. We'll open up social media at half-time. Mikhailchenko. Now Matvienko. Well, certainly in the game between these two in June, it was the Ukrainian forwards that were creating the headlines. They were causing the problems.
Yeah.
They haven't had too much in terms of opportunity so far in this game.
That's correct. They've been dangerous in stages in the game, particularly on the left-hand side. Mention them again, Mudryk. But the previous game, Yarmolenko and Yaramchuk were very, very good. Very, very good. Dragging defenders short and getting behind. I think the big difference is we've got more men in the middle of the park and we're competing.
That shows that Steve Clarke has learned from his mistake. He changed at half-time during that game.
Absolutely.
And there haven't been too many disappointing days in the 3.5 years in charge. The summer schedule was probably the first step backwards, really, during that period. And there were mitigating circumstances, fixture congestion, injuries, a unique scenario, bit of bad luck.
I think that's fair. vast majority of the Scotland support are more than happy with Steve and the team in the last 18 months, 2 years or so.
Well, he led them to the Euros, and he's got them on the front foot here. This is McGinn trying to rather inventively scoop that over the top of Anatai Trubin, but it was very difficult to operate.
McTominay does brilliant. It's the touch from McGinn here, just lets him down ever so slightly there. Kind of makes his mind up for the chip. If he'd just taken it on the half turn, he might have got his shot away earlier. Again, good closing, good pressure from McTominay.
Yarmolenko trying to get the better of Tierney, and he's managed to do that, and he's released Stepanenko. Dovbyk. This is Malinovsky. Mudryk. Mikhailichenko punched away by Craig Gordon. Stepanenko's got it back again, and a tangle with John McGinn leads to a free kick. It was quite a cynical one.
He does well again, John. He uses his body. He's as good as Andy at using his body, putting himself in front, making people foul and making people commit fouls, putting himself between the ball and the defender. Does it ever so well. Another free kick.
Captaining the team in the absence of Andy Robertson tonight, who is a big miss, and he's not the only miss. There's no Grant Hanley, no John Souttar, no Liam Cooper this evening, no Jacob Brown, who pulled out of the squad. All of those would have been in Steve Clarke's squad had they been fit and available. But certainly Steve Clarke has got a much bigger pool to draw from than some of his predecessors.
There's no doubt about that. No doubt about it. Not been rude or disrespectful to previous squads, but we'll have, as I said earlier, Sam, got a better quality of play.
Here is Christie. Aimed that towards Shade Adams, who made a decent fist of it. Armstrong, Hickey. Armstrong again. Urging to get the cross into the centre. It's headed down by Bodner. Wasn't the best of clearances, and Scotland trying to keep the pressure on here. Noise level at Hampden just turned up momentarily. McGregor trying to steer it back to McTominay. Armstrong's on the ball again. Space out wide for Tierney. Armstrong. Adams waiting in the centre. McGinn's in there too. Karavayev blocked the cross, and now Yarmolenko is helping out his defence. The referee was going to allow play on, and now he's given a goal kick.
Back on there. Certainly not a by kick. Absolutely not a by kick.
Can you guys see this?
That is... I don't even know why I'm laughing. It should be a corner.
I think there was the suggestion of a foul just prior to that, and the referee allowed play on, then it went out, and he just thought, I'll just give a goal kick to just satisfy everyone.
He's not really meant to do that, Sam. He's meant to give the decision, the correct decision.
It certainly wasn't.
I actually agree with you what he did. I think he was going to give a free kick, realised it might have been a corner, tried to get himself out to be given a goal kick.
Bit of Italian diplomacy.
Yeah. Mistake, obviously.
Mikhailichenko looking for Dovbyk.
I don't know.
McGregor just getting in front of Yarmolenko. Now a chance for Christie to fly one forward from McGinn. It just had a little bit too much on it.
Yeah. It's the right idea. Right idea. Malinovsky had come in on Adams, and McGinn was the ball.
Stepanenko a little bit casual, and Scott McTominay was quickly onto it.
Not for the first time.
Mikhailichenko just got there to stop him from developing that into a decent attack. Stepanenko again backpedaling. It's going to come to McTominay again. He spreads it wide to Christie, and it just wasn't accurate enough. not sure that Christie was anticipating the ball. Here is Tierney, onto Armstrong.
There we got one to take for Armstrong, he's going at pace. My initial thoughts were, I thought McTominay could have hit him with his left foot. Open up for him nice. I think I'd be swinging a left foot at that, and I think Christie might have thought he was going to do the same. Ball to him wasn't good enough, and Armstrong's going at too quick a pace to do him with that. But again, it was another opening, Sam.
Well, it was promising.
Yeah.
And there's been moments like that throughout the course of the first half, and Scott McTominay just getting a little bit frustrated with himself, I think. I think he knew. And he was almost in two minds, thinking about hitting it and then deciding to try and fizz it into Christie. That's a foul by Mikulonic. Tierney was waiting for a bit of movement in front of him. It's up to Adams. He might get it back to John McGinn. Couldn't get it under control. This is Armstrong trying to keep it moving. Adams back out towards the near side, but no one can really get control of it. It was all a little bit scrappy.
Yeah, it's just not falling, Sam, there. A couple of times keeping McGinn. He was one to hit it, couldn't hit it. It's amazing. Sorry to interrupt you there. It's just a long ball as well, Sam. There's nothing fancy about it. Just a long direct ball from Tierney. Adams backs off, takes it in, gets them up the park, and McGinn supports him.
We'd expect Scotland to register in this game. They have scored in 11 of their last 12 matches. The only failure in that time was in the summer in Ireland when they were taken apart. That was just days after the World Cup dream had faded, so there was every excuse as to why that wasn't their best performance. Malinovsky trying to find Mudryk, and it was a good interception by Hickey, who read that well, and it needed to be.
Brilliant touch from Hickey, great forward play.
Great strength from Shea Adams, who's running at the defence. Oh, and he's been clattered. Now, is that the denial of a goal-scoring opportunity? Or is it too far, and were there enough covering defenders?
I'm looking at it, I thought there was a covering defender, I really do, but it's brilliant play from Adams. Hickey does really well initially, Sam, to stop the pass through to Mudryk. But doesn't Adams do well? He does it all himself, he controls the ball, holds off, I think it's Malinovsky initially. Well, that's blatant, but the argument would be, obviously the defender looks as though he's getting back in. I think
Steve Clarke is on the touchline.
Well, I think Matvienko's probably just about getting back. The referee's cut him a little bit of slack.
And Karabayev at the bottom of the picture is actually coming across at that point as well. So maybe
it's cynical. It's really cynical from Bodnar. There's no doubt about that.
Steve Clarke's absolutely furious on the touchline. He is making his position known to the fourth official.
It's close. It is. It really is brutal. You can count yourself very, very fortunate.
He has absolutely no intention of playing the ball. We do have VAR tonight.
Yeah.
And it would have been checked and double checked, but it doesn't look as if the Italian referee has been asked to review that decision in any great detail.
Great strength initially, it really is. He holds off Matvienko well. You know, he's further back than I initially thought, you know. He really is. I thought Matvienko was level with Adams when he's taken out the game. But he's actually still a half a yard behind. And Valery Bodnar, very, very fortunate. Very fortunate.
It's a big talking point, and it's one the boys will pour over in the studio at half-time. Certainly Shea Adams felt the effect of it. He is a player who has sort of come alive for Southampton after they denied him a move to Everton in the summer. His form has really picked up since then.
Brilliant strength. I mean, that's top forward play. Holds off Matvienko. Goes to take him on. I think he's lucky to stay in the park. I really do. I think he's lucky to stay in the park.
Has been yellow carded, has Valerie Bodnar.
As I said, when I saw it in real time, Sam, I thought he was level with Adams, and I thought that made the referee's mind up. But having seen the replay, I'm not just so sure. The one thing I'm sure of is top centre forward play. That's different class, real strength. Holding off Matvienko.
Both players are off the field of play here, and they're having a bit of a heated discussion as well, as McGinn leaves it for Armstrong. His delivery is towards McTominay. Not like there was a foul in the build-up anyway, and now the two players are allowed to come on after having their exchange. I don't think that Valerie Bodnar is going to be too popular in Scotland tonight.
I think the free kick's on Karavayev. How many times he's run very well, just onside. The referee saw an infringement.
John Carver and Steve Clark have been in the fourth official's ear for at least 3 minutes here, trying to get an explanation. Their protests have gone on as to why that was allowed to be just a yellow card rather than anything more than that. I think probably it would be good to see just how far Karavayev is
coming in the other side,
in the other
in
side,
the right back position.
Because if he's going to get across, then that probably takes away the possibility of a red card.
Yeah. So you're thinking Matvienko's not getting back. You see,
I think if he goes past, if Adams goes past Bodnar,
he gets his body in front.
Yeah, he's in front of Matvienko as well. John Collins and Charlie Adam will discuss that in detail in the next few minutes. At the end of a first half in which Scotland came into the game knowing they needed to be better than they were 112 days ago. They're certainly delivering on that. Nothing yet to separate these two, but Scotland can argue that they've had the better of the first 45 minutes. Analysis to come with Charlie Adam and John Collins next, but at half-time it is Scotland 0, Ukraine 0.
Country goodbye. Don't know. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're very, very, very welcome.
Controlling the area in front of his two centre backs.
The only previous Scotland victory over Ukraine was 15 years ago when Kenny Miller and Lee McCulloch and
Shut.
I think they need a good result tonight as well.
Yeah.
Defeat in this game would really cause the week to drift, I think. Armstrong. Hendrick.
Chat, I'll be back in a minute when I get food.
Kenner finding
Not a
Kieran Tierney of Arsenal. Just maybe ran it over the line and got a little bit frustrated with himself. Interesting season at Arsenal. He's been in and out of the team again.
Yeah.
I spoke to him actually on Sunday after the victory at Brentford when Arsenal were very good.
Yeah.
He was part of that team. Zinchenko had been injured and he's got a fight on his hands to stay in the starting 11 there.
Which actually just tells you how good Arsenal have been this year, because Tierney's a top player. Two centre-backs at Arsenal, I think, have made a big difference. Saliba and Gabriel stiffing them up a little bit, but they're certainly flying, Arsenal, at the moment.
He did talk about the atmosphere that was generated at the club, which he feels has propelled them forward,
Yeah.
Kieran Tierney. Well, they've made some yardage up now, Scotland. The biggest of sides.
No, which should kind of,
I'll be back in a minute.
I was going to say, put you off that, but it's amazing. You just put defenders under pressure, put it into the box, and anything can happen.
Again.
He's unlucky.
Again has said that it's gone out of play.
Yeah, he's unlucky. Good closing again. Three of them formed a gang there on Mudryk. A little bit unlucky not to retain possession.
Scotland's last few matches have been quite high-scoring affairs. If you watch Scotland, they often take you on a ride. They might be going for one here. And Craig Gordon ended up just shoveling the ball straight to Mudryk, who couldn't produce the spectacular.
Do you know something? It's a great ball curling away from Henry. Henry's running in there, praying for Craig Gordon to come, which he did too. And the ball came to that fella there, Mudryk. Well within his rights to hit it first time, which he did do, thankfully not in target.
Well, Craig has faced Ukraine 3 times with Scotland, never managed a clean sheet. He absolutely loves playing for the country. He's 39 now. He was feeling every single one of those aching sinews when he was coming charging out for that one.
Oh, he's been fantastic. He really has. He's been fantastic. Of that, there's no doubt.
A little renaissance of Scottish football, with Celtic and Rangers playing in the Champions League group stages, and Hearts, the first club outside of the old firm to make a European group stage since 2008.
Good knowledge.
Previous ones, do you know?
Oh, I'll give you a test. I gave you a compliment and you've stuck me right in it. I can't believe it.
Aberdeen.
Yeah, that would have been my guess, but it would have been a guess.
Sidorchuk cut out by Hickey. Good turn by McGregor. Tierney running into a sticky moment, and Yarmolenko trying to get the ball upfield. Dovbyk being pursued by McKenna.
Yeah, it's been said 100 times, but he does have a lovely left foot, Yarmolenko, which we saw to our cost, obviously, 112 days ago when he went over the top, took a lovely touch and lobbed Craig Gordon.
Karlachenko. Armstrong funneling back into position. Armstrong grabbing a bit of his shirt, but Mikalenko coming away with the ball. This is Mudryk once again into Dovbyk, skipping away from one challenge. The referee has allowed play on. Scott McTominay was pretty sure that he hadn't made any contact.
Excellent refereeing. Apart from not bringing a yellow card out, that was a good decision. I think just Scotland just need to lift it a little bit, get Sam, just to do with a bit more urgency about us. I think that the two teams, you know, at the start of the second half, I think Ukraine will be happier because they seem a little bit more settled at this moment in time. Just got to lift it a little bit, Scotland.
McGregor. Tierney. Engaged immediately by Karavayev, who then backs off, and this is McGregor into McTominay. McKenna. Ball into Adams. McTominay just trying to get the ball further up into that central area, but it's Matvienko who's robbed Adams.
Just showed too much of it to him. When you take it in that tight area, you've got to keep it. Just showed a little too much there to Matvienko. Adams.
McTominay. McGinn, deft little touch, which brings Christie into play. He's looking for Adams, it's over his head. Joining is Hickey. And it's good play by Mudryk. Excellent play. And now the counter is on, and Dogbik has been played in by Mudryk. And that was a really strong challenge from Jack Hendry. Offside flag was going to go up anyway.
See, that's a perfect example where I'm not too happy with that rule. I think somebody can get hurt here. I think if a flag gets up and it is offside and he's a good bit offside, get the flag up. Somebody could get injured right there, and I think that gives you a problem, obviously. So one thing I don't like about it, Sam.
McKenna is having to deal with increased competition from all over the globe at Nottingham Forest now. And Christie's hustling away with the ball. That's brilliant from Christie.
That was tremendous, wasn't it?
Hickey. Can Scotland pose a threat here? This is McTominay. Now McGregor. Christie again. Ukraine have done well to get men behind the ball. This is Tierney, steered away by Bondar. McGregor just couldn't get it under his command. Good pressure from Scotland. This is Tierney winning it back. Armstrong wants it. Armstrong gets it. And it's straight down the throat of Anatoly Trubin.
Great play, Scotland. Really is. Brilliant pressing. He's so unlucky. Holds his run very well, Armstrong, and meets it perfectly. Tierney does ever so well to pick him out. He's just keeping it down and he's hitting the target. Unfortunately for him in Scotland, it is straight down Trubin. He does well just to take the sting out it, but it's a chance. I don't think Armstrong could do a lot more. I think all he's trying to do in that instance there, Sam, is just keep the ball on target with as much power as he can. He did that and he's unlucky.
Che Adams being pursued by Mudryk. Managed to hold him off, then wanted a foul that he's not going to get. Still Scotland have the ball with Stuart Armstrong, who's been in good form recently in a Scottish jersey. Armstrong floating one towards Kieran Tierney. Yarmolenko knew where that was going.
Am I right? Do you think it's just a little bit flat? Could do with a injection or something?
It'll be interesting to see whether Steve Clarke decides to risk all from the bench early on, or whether or not he thinks that it being finely poised and the possibility that one goal may settle it, means that he'll be a little bit more patient. Ryan Fraser is back in the squad and available from the bench. The first time since the fallout after missing November with a calf injury. Armstrong fizzing it in. This is McTominay. A little back heel to Armstrong. Armstrong again. Just got too much underneath it. It's a golden chance for Stuart Armstrong to put Scotland in front.
It's great play. It really is great play. He knocks into McTominay, who does really well and continues his run. Now he takes the touch. That's the touch there. The final one, I think he's trying to put it in the goalkeeper's top left-hand corner, aiming for that post to come in. I'm convinced he's trying to do that. Gets his foot underneath it and puts it over the bar. It's a poor finish after doing really, really well. What a chance.
Well, there's no doubt about it now. Scotland have had the better chances in the game. They are the team in the ascendancy. And as you were pointing out in the first half, it's in those moments when you are in control that you've got to make sure that you take advantage of the situation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They've been confident in possession, knocked the ball about well, and have created some good chances. None more so than that one from Armstrong. who started it and very nearly finished it.
2 goals and 2 assists in his last 3 Scotland caps before tonight, Stuart Armstrong. Hendrick has just fallen short, slipped over on the edge of the penalty area. Alexandra Petrokov's getting a little bit animated on the touchline. I think he's probably aware that Scotland have had the better of this second half so far. It hasn't been the most dynamic second half, but they've created the best chances. Hickey shrugs off Mudryk. Look at Armstrong going again, and it may well be played into Stuart Armstrong, who spotted John McGinn on the edge of the area. Hickey's coming back here, not far away either, and it took a little nick on the way through.
I'm not sure Armstrong should have released it when he did. It's a brilliant run and a superb pass from Hickey.
That's a spider. That's a spider.
They let it through him. I think he probably could have taken another touch.
Can you guys see it?
They try to get up there. There's real wrestling going on at the far post, and Mikalenko's got his arms all over Scott McKenna.
I can't be able to move my camera.
Drifted
come on,
in
my
by
boy.
McGregor. Kept alive by McGinn. Swung in towards Shea Adams. He hits the bar. Still alive, and yet Scotland can't get hold of it. The woodwork comes to Ukraine's rescue, but the danger's not past. McGinn, Adams this time, saved by Trubin.
Oh, he's unlucky with both headers. He really is. You can argue he should score, but he's so unlucky. The first one, the secret of the first one is Sam. He gets up early. Beautiful ball from McGinn. Watch, he gets up early. Good header down. That's the second one. He's very unlucky. He really is. Does the right thing, heads it down. Any criticism would be, can he get it nearer the back post? That's the first one off the crossbar. He's very unlucky with that one. The second one, you could maybe say the header's down. It's the right thing to do. Could it have been nearer the far post? Maybe. But he's unlucky. Great play.
Where did it go?
Scotland bringing the fire now. Ball by McKenna. Malinovsky tries to just add a little bit of composure to proceedings. Looks like they're going to make 2 changes here
shit.
in response to
Fuck.
Scotland's upping of their game. Roman Jurantrik is one of those substitutes.
That might be the same spider, but I took it out the net, didn't it? Oh, the net there.
Well, running the risk of repeating ourselves, Sam. You've got to score when you're in top. And make no mistake about it, Scotland are certainly on top.
Tierney. Here's John McGinn. Adams just about keeps hold of it. Little flick back towards Ryan Christie. Was that a back pass? The referee says no.
Has it come up bank yet?
Yarmolenko. Karavayev. Mikulonik. Mikhailichenko.
Has.
Dovbyk. Mikhailichenko wants the return. It was good defending by Aaron Hickey, who just got enough on the ball to steer it away from a yellow jersey.
Did well, covered the run well. Hickey. Mikhailichenko gave it and continued his run. Hickey matched it, thankfully.
Mudryk stopped in his tracks by Scott McTominay.
Yeah.
Adams is on his bike. He made a run, then checked it. It took too long for the pass to come from McTominay.
You're right, got to go earlier.
I don't know how it's getting my room chat, there's no windows opened. Right there.
Zadorchuk. Malinovsky trying to make the run. Ball's just a little bit too heavy, and Craig Gordon taking command again.
No, fuck it, I'm putting Minecraft. Fuck the chat, we're playing Minecraft.
Ryan Christie.
Fuck this game. Fuck it. We're playing Minecraft. I'm not catching the spider. Fuck that. Spicky Mansion. Make sure it's on that game catcher as on display. I'm dead. Fuck that. I'm getting poisoned. Ready, chat? Too good. Let me see a map. Let's go to marketplaces. What one should we get? I keep moving myself. What one? That's up there now. So weird. Oh shit, can't leak that, can't leak that, can't leak that, can't leak that, can't leak that. Oopsies, I must look something about that. Man, that spider's come up there, man. Have I got my PayPal on this? I have. Gold skin again. Right. My PayPal, $4.99. Parkour? Should I buy parkour? See, I'm good at it. Great. Oh wait. It's 2-0 now. As actually. So when I left, it was. That's weird.
For Lyndon Dykes, which shows just how useful he is when utilised by Steve Clarke.
As I said to you, Sam, just a different centre forward to Shea Adams.
Oh my god.
Very effective for us.
That is.
And it catches up has been a very good Scotland performance, really. All told, a mature Scotland performance where they've created more chances than they probably did in the whole of the summer international break. Malinowski. Mudryk.
Brilliant from Hickey there. Completely blocked. Blocked the run of Mudryk there. Clever defending.
Keep their composure now, Scotland. Conceding at this time would not invite a finish that they would like to be part
I just
of.
left to play Minecraft and it was like 2-0 already.
Two Ukrainian substitutes waiting to come on.
Man, that's crazy.
Yaremchuk, a little back heel, spotted by the retreating Christie, and it's away in the end by Aaron Hickey. Dykes trying to occupy the two central defenders and doing enough to keep hold of the ball. And he's being pursued by Sidorczyk, who's going to get a yellow card.
He's actually really unlucky, Dykes. He does ever so well. And he sees John McGinn breaking in the left wing there. great strength. We mentioned the first half, Shea Adams using his body very well to force a free kick, a foul from a defender. Dykes doing the exact same there. McGinn on the left hand side made a brilliant run.
Another 2 changes for Ukraine. Off goes Pikalonik and on comes Zubkov. And Danilo Ignatenko is on for the final few moments of the game. Mudryk has departed the scene. Stuart Armstrong said this week there was a level of hurt after the summer. They've certainly channeled that in a sensible way tonight.
Scotland.
Dykes has stepped over it thinking that it was going to run to Fraser, but Fraser had already gone on. McGinn driving forward, drawing the foul from Malinovsky. John McGinn looks as if he's just tiring a little bit now.
It's entitled to be so.
I'm so confused, it just disappeared.
Greg Taylor and Kenny McLean coming on for the final 6
That is my
minutes of the
favourite
game.
sweets.
Big smile on Greg Taylor's face and a little pat on the back from Steve Clark. Those two get on very well. Taylor worked for Steve Clark at Kilmarnock.
Right.
Ryan Christie being replaced. Kenny McLean coming on, and the other change will see Kieran Tierney being switched out for Greg Taylor.
Another 2 very, very good performances. Tierney excellent, Christie excellent, Sam. He's got to see out the remaining 5 minutes or so of normal time, and anything that's added. Plus marks all over the place for Scotland tonight.
Well, Greg Taylor was the subject of much discussion coming into the game. The manager says he's playing out of his skin at Celtic. He started all 7 Premiership games for them this season. Scotland free kick. John McGinn presiding over it. As he hits it, and it's headed on by Dykes, and they have taken a deflection and out for another corner.
Alright. I don't really care that much, really. I don't. I don't know. But there's spiders in my room somewhere, I don't know what it is. How did I even get in? That's my question. Chat, I was on that wall for a minute ago and it just disappeared. It's like it's not there anymore. So weird. I'll get it eventually. 2 minutes. I don't know what it is. Alright. I have no clue what it is, chat. I would have found it by now. I need to go to my room. That was actually the same spider that was crawling on my back last night. So my auntie said, there's a spider crawling on your back, and I went, where? What? I thought she was just kidding on. And it climbed on my jacket. I went, oh fuck, so it is. That was a big massive one. Like, I can't find it. Is that free now? Free now, chat. I don't care anyway. I said gay to one of my pals. I don't know much of it. But what I know, if I see a spider, I'm picking up and chucking it outside again. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna call it. If I just keep coming in my room, I'm just gonna call it the third time. If I come in my room the third time again, I'm gonna call it. I'll let you fucking snap the neck and I fucking chucked it out the window. Pardon me. I use this fork, not my hands. I'm not scared of spiders. Well, I am. It depends. Chat, this is what, like, I'm sitting here, right? I just didn't recognise the spider. I seen it on my camera behind me, and I went, wow, spider. I don't go, oh my god, spider. No. I calm myself down. It's not that bad. It's just a spider. It's not gonna bite you. It's not like America spiders. One thing I'm scared of is pigeons. Birds. That's one thing I'm scared of. See if there's a pigeon in my room, you'll see a different Leadbetter. You'll see a different guy, Dylan. He'll be fucking shit sure. He'll be hiding. Yeah. Right, what did you guys say? I know someone was texting me 2 minutes on my chat. Let me see. Boom. Who's Kana through? Who's the hell are you? Better I have loads of viewers and that, like people didn't even see it yet. Have subbed. 11? Holy fuck. Guys, you're gonna fire, man. Cheers. Appreciate it. I have 52. Really? 52. Really? $52 viewers watching this right now? Cause I said was it Scotland game on? Live watching Scotland game? To be honest, chat, I'm not getting I am watching the Scotland game, but you guys can't see. And I'm not getting banned again. Really? 52 and 1 sub? Aye. Appreciate it, man. I do. Like, whoever you are, I really appreciate it. You can be famous. Depends what you do. And I am famous right now, it doesn't matter what. Oh fuck, I didn't do it. You ready? I hate green ones. I'll still put buttons later. I don't know why. I'm hungry. Alright, play Minecraft still? Alright, fine. Let's come play Minecraft. I might even just be up early tomorrow, depends what we're doing. I mean, chat, I put my girlfriend a fucking necklace. Hope she'll be happy with that, eh? Nah. Of course she will. Start. How much start? I'm stuck. Let's just start. Right, hold up. Over one. I'm so confused what to do here. Do I have to rig it? How the fuck am I going there?
Alright, you can't really show this good looking because you're fucking cooperating, man.
Yeah, no, now I'll get another fucking strike again and my fucking can't get banned, but I was actually showing them. I was just, they can hear it, but I think I'm just gonna go off chat. I think I am. Hope you guys enjoyed your stay. If my girlfriend's watching this, hope you'll get your presents in. I'll show you what it is. Okay. I'll show you what it is. Hopefully you like it. Cost me a fucking fortune. No, I'm joking, didn't. It's a discount. I don't think you'll like it, but that's what it is. There you go. Oh man, what did I... And we will be back tomorrow playing Warzone. I was meant to play it today, but we'll be back tomorrow. Yeah.